think we did. I feel like I beat the Niners with somebody. I don't remember who it was. Yeah, because
Two 1-1 teams here.
Was it the Vikings?
Move over 500, and we're underway here in week 3.
And
that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start.
I can't even remember. Oh, yeah, that's right. You're correct, yep. Yeah, so maybe I'll respect this one. I mean, you couldn't get it done with your main team. I don't expect you to be able to get it done with your secondary team. However, it is what it is. A win is a win. I CJ Stroud, and that's slow release. Oh, okay. Ugh, I bite. That release just is so slow. The way he throws is so slow. But I might take him over Purdy, though. I still might. Arm strength is king. Gotta have the arm strength.
He's a team leader on the offensive side of the ball.
Stroud. Being chased out left.
Oh, man.
And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for.
They said on a new Madden, you can stem zones.
Look at his defense for the Vikings. They were excellent in that
win
last week.
They forced 7 turnovers.
Looking forward to that.
Seven. I mean, think about that number now. That's supposed to be a lucky number, right? Lucky for one.
That really is.
Unlucky for
We'll see how it plays, though.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. That one out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the Vikings are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
Take over first and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. He'll get a nice
we'll take a 4-yard gain every time.
It's 2nd and 4. On that last run, he's now hit the 6,000-yard mark for rushing yards in his career.
And moves him squarely into the top 100 rushers of all time. In fact, he can boast that he's rushed for over 1,000 yards more than Gale Sayers did in his career. And
oh, my goodness. You got to put your hands up, JJ.
Picked up by James Bradbury. Down the right sideline. And they will score.
You gotta go attack the ball. That's my fault. You got that arm strength, but you gotta go get that. See, I don't understand. What are you doing?
An interception of their own, but they take it back for the touchdown.
You won't win the game like that, though. I hope you're not. Because you think that's gonna be consistent. Nah. You need something.
The defenses are stealing the show.
Okay. JJ tighten up.
They throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no run back.
We gave away our
so this will come out to the 30.
turnover early. Let's go get it back. Let's get it back.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
To the air with McCarthy.
There you go.
That's complete to
so you put your hands up.
And Jefferson's going to have the Vikings first down as he's up past the 45-yard line.
We'll take him for now.
And it gets him a new set of downs. Now a first down carry by Jones.
So let's get to this.
And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down. Here's a tap forward by McCarthy on the touch pass. Defensively,
Way to
Jimmy
get 5
Ward
out of
on the
that.
stop. The Vikings are 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get it going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
McCarthy off the play fake. Hit as he
Throw that. Throw that. Throw that. He was open, but the pressure was coming. Don't throw that.
Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity.
Don't throw that at all.
And get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
There go play action. Here's McCarthy rolling to his right. And that falls to the ground, incomplete.
You haven't made that.
Nice job of bodying him up defensively.
You haven't made that catch all season.
Third down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Moore, the man in motion. Here's McCarthy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they've got it inside the 10 and
Make the catch.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Working out of the gun is McCarthy. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season.
Play hit, ref.
The Vikings are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Now for the point after.
They hit, bro. They hit. Oh, you don't gotta respect it.
So these teams match
That's not.
touchdowns here in the
That's
first
not.
quarter.
You just have to get beat by it. You don't have to respect it. You just have to get beat by it. That's all we ask. You keep doing that, we ain't gonna have no problems.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this is going to be returned from middle of the end zone.
St. Willie's Vikings.
Past the 25 to the 26-yard
I'll let you know that now. St. Willie's Vikings.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup.
That's all right. We'll get him straight.
Very nicely.
We're not worried about that. That is the least of our worries.
Decided a year ago after ranking 28th in rushing offense that they needed Joe Mixon. He's coming off another impressive season in Cincinnati where he surpassed 1,400 all-purpose yards, and he will be the lead runner for this Texans team.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith.
Oh, get out of there, Harrison. Is that Harrison Smith or Jason Sehorn?
Down to the 26-yard line.
Last time I seen a white man getting interceptions like this, it was Jason Sehorn.
He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
Get up.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
I thought he was black, honestly, for the longest. He used to wear sleeves.
Now McCarthy.
You didn't know. He played like a black man. He had swag. Then I seen him, I was like, what? He covered like a black man.
His
Justin
first career
Jefferson
touchdown
catches
pass,
touchdowns
and
like a
yeah, it's
superstar,
cliche to say, but he's
like the
probably
best
been
receiver in the
received it
league.
since he was a little kid. That's a cool moment.
It really is. So enjoy the moment, enjoy the time, celebrate, save the full reflection for later, and make sure you grab someone on the sidelines and say, hey, make sure I get that football, okay?
Giants is 3-0 over there. Who they been playing?
Set now to kick this one away, and
Oh.
off it goes. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
Might have to bring him back. You can let him live for now. This is Madden off season. This is Labbin season for Madden. We'll bring him back for 26 when it matters again.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And Stroud now to throw. That's complete to Dell. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Here is 3rd down and 4. Stroud working out of the gun. They intercept Stroud again, the 3rd time in this game. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And he will take this one.
They said they better than the Niners, but they look just like the Niners if you ask me.
Team here for the extra point.
If you ask me.
It's good, and it is now 21-7. So they'll get another shot on offense.
Yeah, that's the worst.
Pick 6.
It's over early. Ugh. It's over early. Like, why even play the rest of this? I'll let you concede at halftime and get you some rest. You had a long weekend. You had any assignments?
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Okay. They had y'all standing for the whole second half?
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together.
Oh, really?
And say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on
right. I know.
And get us going in the right direction.
Yeah, okay.
So you're calling plays
right.
geared to them. Not necessarily what you're looking to play.
One of these, I don't know, assemblies or conventions, they really only had like one shift. It was all day. I was like, oh man. And that was crazy because I wasn't even assigned. They had taken me off the list because they said, they were cutting it down. So I let them know I'm available if they need anything. And they ended up needing me, and I ended up doing the whole second half. But I was like, it'd be like that sometimes. Woo.
Back to Mixon on first.
That's tough.
Down to about the 45.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry.
Oh, right.
I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Second down and 6 now.
Yeah, that's how it would be. That is truly how it would be.
Here's Stroud.
You had that shift all 3 days?
And this throw incomplete.
Okay.
The defender all over it that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
That was all about the defender making life difficult for
So you said you were outside?
Got to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
I thought so. That's a new position because I thought the inside of that door was the assignment.
For a first. This is 3rd down.
Oh, you were pretty much a parking brother, man. should have let the computer guard that. Wow, okay. Man.
Joe Mixon, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Texans are back within a score. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield in the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. An inside give to Jones. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. On play action, McCarthy.
You know.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made.
Got enough. Got enough.
Going out of bounds. What a play that turns out to be. 36 yards.
That was me. That was a bad throw. That's supposed to be in the end zone.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. And he's going to go down.
Yeah, we saw it. We was expecting you to be right there. I just
Anderson getting home and finishing the play.
I should have went to my first read. Trying to be greedy.
We have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Looking to throw McCarthy. And he's got his man in stride, complete. They'll give him a dozen on the pitch and catch, but now they're up against a 3rd and goal.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Oh, wrong
so
play.
pathetic for those DBs, aren't you? This defense hasn't let them in yet. They'll need to stiffen here. 3rd and goal from the 2. Throwing is McCarthy. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Rondale Moore, a 2-yard touchdown.
They triple teaming you, JJ.
And the Vikings go up by 2 touchdowns.
They triple
Well, to
teaming
put it
you.
mildly, he's been able to dice up the secondary all game long, and this time that was a missile that he threw into the end zone and adding another touchdown to his ledger.
And I think we see these youngsters develop a lot quicker than we ever have, because when they get started in this game, they're not just
What was that?
passes around, they're reading coverages early. So now they're like seasoned pros earlier in their career. How about this one here? If they win this ball game, a game ball definitely coming from his head coach.
And this return's going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now.
Oh, I should have stayed where I was.
Exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill.
Who you was going to? You was going deep, or you was trying to make it back middle?
A minute left.
Oh.
More than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room.
Should have stayed where I was at.
2nd and 10. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Stroud looking to throw.
Yeah, the bounce.
It's Kirk. And he'll have this past the 30.
Okay. Okay, that's what we like to hear. That's what we like to hear right before the half. That's what we like to hear right before the half.
They're going for it. Here's Stroud. That's complete. It's
That's what we like to hear right before the
half. And they say he's just short.
He got pops. He got hits. He got hit sticks by Jason Sehorn. He's having an amazing game.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Okay. 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 That's what, okay. Okay. That's what okay. Okay. That's what I thought.
Now McCarthy. Complete. Jefferson the target.
Oh.
Out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion
my
from him.
goodness.
He's been on point this entire game.
He has
He gets open.
Way up, not that time.
He gets open.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Out of the pistol, the give to Jones. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
3rd and 4. Looking to throw. McCarthy. And he's got it. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there.
You got ball first. You got ball first, right? We'll take 3.
Third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
14, and we get ball. Why not? It's worth it. It's worth the risk.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Going for it. Here's McCarthy.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. He had 3 touchdowns already, but won't get a 4th here. And his Texans defense comes up with a goal line stand. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here.
He's just trying to give us the touchdown.
Winds up incomplete. Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early to have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
Stroud out of the gun here.
A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Now Stroud.
That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Here's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Stroud.
He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. So here's a 1st and 10.
You know that's what you want.
A shotgun snap to Stroud.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter.
Final play of the half, Stroud.
They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Yeah, defense.
That's it for the first half.
Good
2 more
job,
quarters to
defense.
go.
They couldn't
We'll
even
have
get
plenty
3.
more to see after the break.
3 scores. It's going to be
Welcome
3.
back, Charles and
It's
I
going to be 3
settled in the
scores.
booth, ready for quarter
3 scores
3.
is what's coming for you. I can't allow that. That's what I can't. Let's play
The
good, solid
Vikings have
football
the
here on out.
position. They've got the lead. They
So
get
much.
this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half.
Wow.
Oh, a dangerous
Could
return
be,
man.
could be a kicker time. Could be a kicker turn.
Able to get out across the 35
It's good
to the
football.
36.
Nah, you're not right. It's good decisions. If going downfield is the best decision, then make the pass. It's good decisions. Don't force nothing. We're up.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding
get out of there.
offensive performance.
Absolutely.
Get out of there.
The end zone several times. The passing game
The
working
resurgence
awfully
of
well.
Aaron Jones. Y'all tried to write him off after Green Bay. Y'all said he was washed.
Absolutely. NFL coaches,
Look
we
at
know
him
they're
out there.
perfections in a lot of ways.
Running like you got a point to prove. Yes, he is exactly that. He has exactly that. I don't think so.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's a second down and 6.
Again, it's Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 64 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've run the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
They'll go play action. Here's McCarthy.
Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hawkinson. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Yeah, I should have. I forgot they go. I wish they wouldn't do that. Like, you ain't got to drop to the ground. Look at like an extra, It's called possession catch, not scary catch. That's exactly what it looked like when you do that.
Here's McCarthy.
Oh my, that man.
This one brought in by
There he gets open.
And they'll get this one to about the
He had your
25.
corner spinning.
His first catch of this third quarter, he had 7 in the first half.
That wasn't his man. His man was facing the back pylon
It has not worked to this point.
on the other end of the field. The man that was guarding him had 2 eyes. His chest was facing the S in Vikings. That's where he was. The man that was guarding him. You wanted some help. The guy who was supposed to be guarded that was completely lost. Like you are. Like you are. You were beat. You were beat. You were beat. You were beat. You were beat too.
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. From the shotgun again to
Look at that hole.
Jones. Now they can't
Look at that hole.
He will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Aaron Jones, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings
Look at that.
take
Oh,
the
my
kickoff
goodness.
of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
The resurgence of Aaron Jones. That's what you were led to believe.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now.
I don't know if it shows up on paper. I don't know if it shows up on paper. Maybe it does show up on paper. The eye test says different, like Tim was saying.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings booming away.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
I'd have it, and they out here running the ball. Okay.
And Stroud now to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down by about 3 yards.
They got Christian Kirk this year?
Wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. Mixon with a first down carry. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. From the 48-yard line, here's the 2nd and 5. Again, it's Mixon. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Stroud, he's going to audible to something else. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. This one left side caught by Collins. And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a 3rd down.
If you pass to Collins, he's guaranteed a fumble. Yeah, we didn't think so. We didn't think so. We didn't think so. Go to Nico again. He's guaranteed a fumble.
Play action. Stroud now. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Throwing now is Stroud. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 29-yard line.
No.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break.
Maybe against Will. Maybe against Q. Maybe against Jimmy. I've done it against you, but not being done against me. I have. Yeah. Was it 1 quarter? Nah, I don't know. It was pretty close, though. That Ravens game, but it might have been 3.5. I think you had the Ravens.
Working out of the gun.
Give me that.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Vikings are going to get the football here at their own 23.
That's a desperate man's throw.
CD, and it feels like he's starting to
I got to score 3 touchdowns in this 1 quarter throw. If you were up, you weren't throwing that. But you're desperate.
Now, his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Oh. 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand,
crazy.
It's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play.
That's when you make the scary catch. Just catch it and drop it. That's how you feel.
No matter who's on the field.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 99 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with.
And put him out of that misery.
They've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense
Put him out of that misery, Aaron.
The confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles.
Quarterback's best friends. Strong running game.
No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's
You
keep
know
the
what?
ball,
They
keep
can't
their
go
offense on
one-on-one
the
with JJ,
sideline,
so
and let's close this one out.
And he goes
they
down.
got to give something
Getting
up.
this inside the 25. Chewing up big yardage. Another
They're
nice
not going to
gain
leave
there. This one
Jettis
goes for
one-on-one,
20.
so they got to
Yeah,
give
those are the
something
types
up.
of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when
You
coaches
got
that
to.
have a
You're
reliable
going to keep
running game,
triple
they
teaming
breathe a
him.
little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive
Triple
line,
teaming
counting
them.
on the
Eat
runners,
them up, Aaron.
taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard
Fumble. You
line.
got to hit him. You got to hit him to get a fumble. You've been running free and clear all game.
And the
His
offensive
jersey don't
line
even
in
got grass
control of
stains
this
on it.
game. I don't see why that trend would change now.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one was over a long time ago.
And it's
Disrespect them.
They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Disrespect.
The Vikings unable to convert.
He almost made the play.
And this
Got
Texans
2 hands on
defense
it.
stands tall. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
How about this?
And he'll bring this
They
one
are.
back to the 29.
They are. They are. See, yeah. You didn't believe it. You tried to blame it on the San Fran quarterback. It's all quarterbacks. It's all quarterbacks. You don't respect us.
On play action. Now McCarthy. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9.
Desperation blitz.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Another catch for Jefferson.
Desperation blitz.
Out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Come on.
So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Can't guard you. They can't guard you, so they gotta break the rules to try. And jump ball with them.
Move to about the 1 after the penalty. 1st and goal.
Okay, I like that.
Throwing is McCarthy.
And that is caught. But he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure.
Boy, he gets open.
You hear this expression,
Open.
no break from defenses. But in this case,
Like, he's a bunch of space. I love it.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Looking to throw McCarthy. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Vikings have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th.
Woo! Never seen a receiver with this much space.
Throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngsters not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Texans offense
You're
ready
welcome.
to go here.
I'll do it every week.
And they've sort of lost
I'll
their
do it every
way,
week.
partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where
I'll do it every week if you need me to.
How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
Throw it out the window.
yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I'll just expose something new.
On that leadership.
That's all.
From the 38 now, here's a 2nd and 4.
Yeah, got quite a couple things to
Back to
expose.
throw. Here's Stroud.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Stroud looking to throw.
You see, you want to run that cheesy route. Doesn't work.
Mixon here again on
Doesn't work.
plays. Here's a
Doesn't work. You see where you wanted to go, it wasn't there. You see where you wanted to go, yeah, it wasn't there. I saw it. I saw it.
Stroud to throw it.
That's complete. It's Collins. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Here's Stroud. That'll be pulled in downfield by Collins.
Touchdown, Houston.
Nico Collins.
Every week.
37 yards.
Every week.
And the Texans get a small measure of revenge as
Only
they cut
'cause- only
into
'cause
the
your family.
fourth-quarter deficit.
Only because you're family.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
One and two. Those look like the Jimmy
So
record.
after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it
1
away.
and 2. Yuck. Should be. I don't know who he beat.
Not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
Okay.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
Oh, he's beat.
Hit as he
He's
releases
beat
it,
you.
and that'll fall incomplete.
You were beat again. You were beat. We couldn't get the ball off.
Here late.
Ordinarily, yes.
You
because
were
you would
beat.
think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates.
Uh-huh.
They're going to crowd.
You were
You
beat.
may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now it looks like he'll throw here.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
Oh. Ooh.
Incomplete. Took
I
a
should have put
shot,
that to the
couldn't
back.
connect.
Got me. You were beat. You were you were beat. That was the help.
So they went for the bigger shot.
That was
that one. This time they were
that
ready
was
for
the help. Let's see. Okay. All right. Okay.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
There's no audibles out of this, huh?
Now McCarthy. Middle of the field to Jefferson.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Ooh.
Incomplete.
Woo.
Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
I I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
Complete. Jefferson the target. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
That's the third time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
McCarthy going to throw again.
He's beat. Oh, my goodness.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury.
And
my
the Texans
goodness.
are going to take possession here.
Let him run the route first.
16-yard line.
Those
He
INTs
definitely was beat. We threw it too early.
Especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious. So you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
He's going to let it fly.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Vikings come up with a late turnover, but it will probably